Hey y'all, this is Tyler Blake from Exo Whips, and I'm just here to show off one of my new whips and also to talk a little bit about the utility of an English eye, because I've mentioned it a lot, and I'm just going to give an example of what I am meaning when I say some of that stuff. This is a whip that's on its way to Switzerland. Yes, it's for a girl, and she wanted a kind of a Hello Kitty themed whip. So they went with white and neon pink. I did a set of black and white whips for a fellow named Alfred over there, and then his girlfriend said, I'd kind of like to have one of those. So Alfred's were 28 inches long, and that's the shortest whips I've ever done. This one's a little bit longer, it's 32, but that's still really short. And we had talked about making it a little bit heavier to compensate for the short length, so it's got two internal Dacron bellies, and both of those have lead line inside of them, so that it adds a lot of extra weight compared to what it would have, but it's still light because of the short length. And then you have the Dacron overlay, and this actually is an Exo whip. I don't know if this shows up well on camera, but here's the carapace. It's just that it's white on white, which I've never done before. And since it's all white, I didn't go crazy with the fancy plating. I just did a little bird's eye there and a different pattern up here just to add a little bit of visual interest. And so I'll just do couple of quick cracks with this, and I find that this was the first fall I did for this one, and it's a little bit long, and also, actually, I'm starting to experiment with tapered crackers, so this is my first tapered cracker in it. You know, I'm still kind of working out the formula, so I've said before that I like to experiment with different lengths and weights of falls, and this one, I think the balance is just a little bit off, so, you know, it probably doesn't come through on camera that much, but it just feels a little bit off. Got a pretty, you know, just a little bit of a pop for the crack. So with the English eye fall hitch that I use, and that I'm starting to see some other folks do, and that you know, I think probably the first person to do something like that was Chris King, sorry. And I believe he's down in Florida. So the old fall comes off, and then this fall, actually I'll do this really awkwardly. So I've got a black fall here that is quite a bit shorter, right? And then I just did a regular plain cracker, and the cracker is also several inches shorter than that first one I was putting on there. So, and there's also personal preference involved in that, where, you know, somebody just might like a longer or a shorter, heavier, lighter, whatever fall. So, the new fall goes on, easy as pie. And to me, that feels better, and it also sounds better. I think that'll probably come through on camera. So with that English eye, you can really, you know, fine-tune something to suit yourself and whatever you're doing. Alfred, I'll put a shorter pink fall in there, but you'll have a couple different ones that y'all can kind of play around with and tune it in with. So anyways, that's it. Thanks for the order. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.